Okay, so for today's video, you're gonna need a marker, a flashlight, something to pry. I like to use this. This is for hoses, but you can also use it for prying small plastic parts. Door panel remover, razor blade, 3/8 ratchet, T30 torque socket, smaller pick, and then a number 2 Phillips screwdriver, and then also a 10 millimeter. And if you want to, you can also use gloves. Hello and welcome. Today we are going to be working on a 2018 Honda Accord. We're going to be replacing the rear passenger door lock actuator. This one is not working. Part number, brand new OEM part, and it's pretty straightforward. I'll walk you through the process. The first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna have your switch for the in this case heater seat and the window up and down. You're gonna see on the back of it there's gonna be a small opening, and you're gonna pry with a pocket screwdriver or a pick, whatever you have for tool, and you're gonna remove that. There's gonna be 2 connectors, or if you don't have heated seats, only one. It's gonna be the back one. Remove those 2 connectors, and then you're gonna need a screwdriver. Phillips. This one, it's number 2, and you're gonna see a a bolt that's gonna be in there. You're gonna put your screwdriver counterclockwise. You're gonna remove that. You might need a small magnet to do that. After that, you're gonna need this. There are I believe 4 clips on this side and another 4 on this side and 1 on the bottom. So gently you're gonna insert this on the side of the door, and with a flashlight you're gonna be looking for the green clips, and then you're gonna pry on that spot and you're gonna make your way around it. Once you do that, you're gonna pull from the bottom, just like so, and then you're gonna pull from the top, just like so. You can't remove this part right here, but it's not necessary. But you can also pull it, it will just come up, just like that. And so you can see what I'm talking about. The clips is this one. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 total. Okay, once you remove the door panel, you're gonna disconnect this connector, the one on the rear, just like that. And then what I like to use sometimes it's a razor blade. I'm gonna start cutting the glue all around this back area. We don't need to remove the whole thing, just probably half of it. And you can use a heat gun, to warm up the glue, and that's gonna allow you to pull gently on it. But right now it's cold weather, so I prefer just to use a sharp blade and go around. I'll show you right now. Okay, so you're gonna use your blade. Very careful, you don't want to cut the wires or stuff. You just pull gently and you keep cutting. Make sure you don't cut yourself either. Just cut like that. side so we can gain access to the actuator. There's a clip right here, this black one, so you can just push on the tabs on the back with your finger, and once you get one side off, you can just pry it off, and you're not gonna damage it. It's just gonna go in the way it's supposed to go, and we keep going. Take your time, don't rush. As you can see, it's working nicely. And I think that should be good. Yeah, that should be just fine. Okay, for the next step, this one, it's a little bit tricky, but as you guys can see up here, there's a green, I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's a green clip, and we need to remove that. So all you gotta do is, get your tool inside the door, and then people can do it with their fingers. There you go. You see, you lift it up right there. So now it's pretty much at 12 o'clock, and that's basically the safety. And then you just pull with your hand out. Okay, so for the next step, we're gonna remove this 10mm. So that's basically for the ground channel of the glass. So we need to move it a little bit so we can remove this whole part. Then we're gonna remove these 10mm right here. Right there. It's 2 nuts. And that's gonna release this bracket. So that's the way it goes. Back in. I like this. Like this. And then we have to remove these 3/4 bolt, trying to remove it. So now you remove all the bolts. We're gonna reuse them, and then we'll go back inside. And we're gonna try to move this other way. Move it that way so you can see. There we go. Okay, once you got the motor to this position, one important thing is to make sure these cables stay the same. So we got this one, which is the top, and I'm gonna mark it so I don't make something that should be easy more difficult. So we know that one's going to be on top. Goes over the one on the bottom, So that makes a difference. And then the top one goes at the bottom of this clip right here, and the bottom obviously goes on the top. So that's pretty much all you need to know, because that can make a big difference. And then there's going to be a cover. You remove it. One tap close to the foam right here. Pop it. The second tab is right here. And it's gonna open. To remove it, you push that way, and then there's a little ball. The only way it's gonna come off is if you do it like that. Then you do the second one, same process. And then this one has like an S, like what is it, like a T. So basically you go down and then you rotate, so it goes back in here into this hole. That's where the ball goes, and that's where the T goes. And that's pretty much how you remove the door lock actuator. Okay, now let's go back in and try to install it. Okay, now we have the new door lock actuator. We're going to need from the old unit. It's going to be the door. That's how you install it. So it's ready. What else? Well, this, is what connects basically your outer handle to the opening mechanism over here. So it goes like this, on the outside. The rod is gonna go right here, but we can do that once we install this. It's only push. It will only open when you push it. Let me show you. When the door closes, that's what happens, And then the handle, we pull it, so it makes this rod go down, going back. Pretty straightforward. Okay, but don't forget it. If you don't have it, maybe it fell inside the door, so look for it because you're gonna need it. Okay, now we're gonna install the this cable. It's gonna go in the bottom, just like that. I'll put it in there, make sure it clicks, and then it goes inside the groove, just like that. Remember this one, the one that goes on top and goes over this cable. Okay, we're gonna put it right here, right in that little hole. We're gonna put it in and then rotate and then into the groove, just like that. Then we close the door. There we go. That's in place. We're gonna put it back in inside the door. Remember to move the window track. How you can align it with the holes. Align it with these holes. We're gonna get our bolts. And make sure the selector for the child lock is also aligned. Also, this one has to be aligned with the hole, and everything is just gonna land into place. Okay, so we have those three right there, and then we can also, you see this hole right here, blinking right here. You can also install that bolt as well. There we go. Okay, and we can give it a little bit of torque. Cool. And then I'm gonna work on the number 10. Right there. Okay, now back we'll be back with the next step. We'll be working with the rod. It's going to go in this position. The top piece is going to go to the clip, and then the bottom. You can't really see it right now, but it will go right there. Right there. You put it in the correct place, you'll be able to let it go, and it's not going to fall. And I'm doing this with my left hand. I'm going to put it in the hole up there, right here, and then we push it in. Like that. It shouldn't be that hard, and then we lock it in place. Spring tap. We'll give it a try with the, and that's how it should work. Okay, now, make sure you have your cable where it's supposed to go. That's how it should look. And we're gonna install the bracket. The longer part goes on the top, one right there, one right there. Got our two 10mm nuts. And that's good. And that's pretty much good. And we can tap this into place. I remove this clip. I don't think I showed it, but I removed it. It goes here. So let's put it back in. Now we need this pole. Well, let me show you guys. Don't do this. Don't forget the $200 flashlight inside the door panel, inside the door. Yeah. If you do, you're not gonna make money that day because you lost your tool. So don't do that. And then we're gonna continue with the clip, and then make sure you don't soft set that terminal. Make sure it's nice and tight, doesn't move. And we're pretty much ready to install the inside door panel. Okay, so now to install the door panel, pretty straightforward. Make sure you have all 10 clips. This one right here, that one, and we're going to start from the top. Make sure your wires are in this cavity because that's where you're going to need them. And we're going to go a little bit panel, making sure it aligns with the handle. We're just going to tap it. You got 3 taps, and then you can look through the sides of the door with the flashlight, and then just make sure everything is lining up. This one is. Good. Okay, we have the wires, and then we're going to use our Phillips screwdriver to install the screw into the door. Just like that. And then last step is going to be installing the switch for the window regulator. This one has the second one because it has heater seats. And most cars don't have those. You go from first, like that, tilt it, show you this. You tilt it because it has this tab right here. Go down, in. And once everything's lined up, and there we go. That's when you install. Thank you. Enjoy your day. Bye-bye.